Welcome back, everybody. Legit Vocals here from D3. Today I am joined with Gutlessmist from D3.
Hello.
We're going to be, yes, sir, we're going to be going over the regional that happened this past weekend in Virginia. We attended and played ourselves, and we got approval from the tournament organizer and all of the players that we could record table one. So these are the footages you will see for the next couple rounds. We got the table one on recording. And our first matchup today is going to be Red Kenshin versus Red Kenshin. Go
Exciting.
ahead. Exciting. The top meta decks, Gutless. Do you think there was anything at the regional that caught you off guard, or did you expect to see a whole bunch of this?
Yeah, no, I think pretty much everything at the regional is what I saw. Saitos, Kenshins, Yellow Girls, some Spears. It was all about what we thought, I'm pretty sure.
100%. Looks like we're starting off with the zero drop step Kenshin in the back from the player on our right going first. Looking like he could be aggressive with it if he wants to, but it looks like the player on the left is going to play that zero drop Yahiko up front to kind of stop any aggression that is coming at him this turn, and probably deciding where he wants to play the second card.
Sounds like there's an announcement. I think that's why he's chilling.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah, we did have a lot of announcements around one. And also, like, Guttless here, like, if you see your opponent play something on the front to kind of stop your tempo,
Mm-hmm.
like if you wanted to push the Kenshin on the right side, would you just not swing from this point?
If I'm a Kenshin player and that Yaiko's up there. Oh, is that the stepper or is that the 3K?
Yeah,
That's
that's the stepper. That's also the stepper.
Yeah, I'm definitely not swinging. In fact, I don't even know if I push anything up. I think since I'm a Kenshin player, I kind of just let him hit me, and I set up for a bigger turn, because the Yaiko can't go back, so that's guaranteed to stay up there, no matter what. Oh, well, he pushed up.
Yeah, it looks like we're pushing. It looks like we have the zero, and then this is the one drop searcher, which I can see him doing this because now he can go. If the player on the left doesn't um,
Step back.
step back that Kenshin, they're gonna only be threatening one damage anyways to the Yahiko because you can block the other Kenshin. You can get back the 3 energy,
Yeah.
but I think me as the Kenshin player on the right here, I'm just not swinging. I push this Kenshin up to like barrier my life because I don't want to like it's gonna step anyways, I guess, but I don't want to push the Yahiko back and put this guy on 2 energy.
Yeah, I think it's a little weird to put Yaiko and the stepper up front, because with the Yaiko up there, in my mind, if I'm the player on the right, I'm automatically thinking no matter what, that step Kenshin's going back. Yeah, see, he
And
blocked
see,
with that. Yeah.
yeah, he definitely blocks the Yahiko, and now he's on 2. He before he even like looked to the rest of the hand, he stepped back.
Yeah.
Like so, literally, he enabled his opponent to be on 2 energy this turn instead of being stuck at 1.
Yeah, but definitely don't think you swing there. Oh, Yaiko goes
Oh,
back up.
well, Yahiko's going back out. Never mind. They
Save
made
the
us eat our
damage
words.
though. Like I
Yeah.
said, the step Kenshin though being up there, you could kind of tell that step Kenshin was going back no matter what. I'm fairly certain.
Yeah, I don't really see him. It's usually the 3K, which just got played. That's the one that kind of just sits up there. You're like, hey, I just have a 3K. I'm swinging every turn.
Okay. Protection on nothing. Swing.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
almost
he
got
almost
him.
thought about it.
He almost
He
got him with
almost
that one.
middle life. Oh,
Oh, well,
special. No, not
well.
picking the special out of 7 life.
Unfortunately, you can't protect Yaiko, so no ditch. He did almost catch the Hedges player slipping, though. He almost fucking blocked.
He almost blocked, almost blocked, and lost the body. Looks like the aggressor's coming back. He said, "Man, you hit the special. I'm just gonna push damage here."
Yep. Do you think that special loses too much tempo for that Kenshin on the left, or do you think that one doesn't matter that much?
I think it depends on what our turn is here, and like depends like what our life is here. Because like if we hit a color trigger, we can kill the stepper on the way back.
Yeah.
So like we can like kind of come back, but I feel like active trigger
Active.
that's not helping, and then the protected final
Final.
that's not
Ooh.
helping either. Yeah, I think like what we did in our testing, how Kenshin like is into this meta right now, it is like once you start answering their board, if they have to keep rebuilding a board, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And like Yeah, and since now we're at 4 energy, we don't have a thing on the board. Like, if we play anything, they can just, like, unless you have a kill Kenshin, your stuff's just going to move back. So he's just not going to take damage here.
Yeah.
So
He does
I
have the
think,
2-drop Karu, though, which helps. Yep, so now he's at 3
yeah,
energy still.
yep. I think like, there's a chance for him to come back, but, like, being down 1 more life than your opponent already, and now it's also, like,
Yeah, he has a full energy.
you have to look at it like he's on 5 energy while the other
Yeah.
one's on 3, and I have 5 Kenshin names, you have 2.
Yeah, so like a double attacker out of life would suck, pushback would suck. Any of those raids would be you're just further behind. Okay, do we pitch? We pitch. And we don't want to restand? Okay.
No, he
Okay.
corrects his mistakes.
Ooh, really thinking. I wonder if he... Does he have a... Okay. Grab...
Yeah, just
That's
get back
buff.
the.
That's buff or
I would
grab
get back
something,
the
right?
Searcher Kenshin here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Megami. You can buff or you can grab back. I think you just grab back the Kenshin. A lot of people started playing this Megami just because, like we said before, once you start entering Kenshin's board, they like run out of raid targets.
Yeah, so it's a good way
getting
to
back
get
a
one
raid
back.
target is
Yeah.
fine.
You have a final? No. Karu, though.
I do have a card.
He's just so far behind. He took this turn just to match his board. So he's basically a full turn
Yeah.
behind this guy.
100%. Like
We blocked?
it's maybe.
We're gonna double block? You take 1. Oh. We don't want to give him any life. I don't play much Red Kenshin, but do you think you at least take 1 there?
I think I take 1 because your opponent has oops all women and
Yeah.
not a lot of Kenshin.
Yeah.
So it's like we could take 1 and just kind of push back here, like fight back because our opponent like is either gonna have to is down to 3 cards in hand and is either gonna have to give up their doublers because there's no way they're giving up their Kenshin. You
Yeah.
just like kind of want to fight their doublers here, but we do have the kill Kenshin, so now he's not getting any free blocks. So this is just gonna be hope you can't deal with it.
Yeah, it was just crazy that he decided himself to remove 2 Kenshin targets himself.
Yeah, like I don't think I would. I think I would have like tried to see if I could get A active from like the Searcher Kenshin or something like
Yeah.
that, so that way I didn't have to lose another one. But then I would just lose 1 Kenshin because you just lost, and then like now we're hitting a special, like 100%. Like we went from having like the board advantage of having way more Kenshin targets to going, I'm gonna give up my advantage, and now hitting a special out of life is just crippling.
He killed the kill Kenshin. Did he have another final in his trash?
I don't think he has another final. I just think he wants to take the kill Kenshin away from future turns.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And also,
okay.
because he didn't have a final, he wasn't kill mode, and that way next turn he can't draw extra cards and also just keep threatening to kill Kenshin when the other guy doesn't have it.
Yeah.
So he's allowed to like push up his energy here and just be like, hey, since you don't have kill mode, I'm able to block your double attacker.
Because the kill Kenshin is very good in the mirror match, correct?
Yes, because if you don't have a kill Kenshin, all we're doing is swinging and pushing our guys back to the energy line, back and forth. Where kill Kenshin breaks that parity.
We're at 4 life.
4 life, and like we've swung the Kenshin raid targets back in our favor. Like remember, it was 5-2, now it's 3-2, all because we decided to like destroy our own energy line. Where like we could have took one of these lives, it could have been active, and we still would have had 5 Kenshin targets to.
Yeah, it could have been active, draw, color trigger even, right? Because
Could have even been a raid.
Yeah.
And like then he's just fine. Looks like we're getting back to Yahiko. Like with the
you
Megami.
can grab back Yahiko? I thought it only had to be Kenshin.
Yeah. No, it grabs back. Pretty sure it's 2 drops or less.
Okay. Maybe we need Yahiko for pitch fodder?
Maybe. It looks like. I want to say it's a pushback in his hand. Well, there's a double attacker, so that's a draw.
Yeah. So you definitely grab Yahiko to ditch.
Yeah, and just using Megami to just get back anything. Just discard fodder, another Kenshin target. It's a good doubler. Practically just says, like, add 1 back to him.
This is a scary turn. He only has... Okay, we just...
2-drop Kenshin.
I think I'm okay with that. Fill up your board.
Now we swing.
Put Yahiko,
We
yeah.
discard Yahiko, restand.
Double
And see, look,
attack.
he picked this life. Now imagine if we didn't kill both our own Kinshins.
Yep,
We
last
would have
turn.
had that block that one
Yep.
turn and would have been safe and still had targets.
Yep, you were correct. Block.
Like, we just
Block,
blocked
right?
it. Like, we just blocked both. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You just, he's not in kill mode, and you can literally just block them. We had no reason to take the damage here. Like, we're in this bad situation because of the misplay we made early on.
Yeah, you would
But
have. His last turn would have been much more explosive. He just took 1 life.
100%. Especially when he had the kill Kenshin. Like, if he would have seen a final because he, like, drew more cards.
Yep.
Because the Kenshin raid allowed him to draw another card, so like who
Didn't
knows?
push
Maybe
up
he
the
has a
double
final.
attacker.
Maybe he's just trying to hold it. Oh, looks like he just has another one, so he's just like,
How many cards?
and
Did he
maybe
have
he
in
doesn't
hand?
want to eat his whole hand away.
Yeah, I was gonna say how many cards. Maybe that's why, but
Yeah, he has 2 in hand, so yeah, he wouldn't be able to like, he's not
I
gonna be
mean,
able to go all
you
the
still
way.
don't. You don't need to double swing.
I block
There.
with one of these first, in my opinion. But I guess like you could see if you hit a pushback to just hit the other one first,
Even if
because
you
your
can't
opponent has
double
to go enough.
attack with the third one, you still push it up, right? Just for 1 extra swing and an extra body.
Uh, yeah, definitely. But did he have? Did he have the energy? He
Yeah,
does that.
he has 4.
Yeah, he had the baby. Yeah, he had the baby. He had the baby. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I
Well,
definitely think we just pushed up, did
this
another
is
swing there,
scary.
forced him,
You're at 4
forced him to
life
nut.
versus Kenshin with only 2 bodies.
Yeah, I think if he has special here, like it's scary because you're taking 2 going to 2, and like 2 is like a number I don't want to be in like this current format. There's so many decks like once you're at 2 life, like the game's just over.
Yeah. Most decks, I think, can. Would you say most decks can probably one shot you around 3 life now?
Yeah, I think most decks like once you're at like 3, 2, like 3 life, you can probably die. 2 life, you're most likely
Yeah,
dead on
2
like a
life, you're
good turn.
definitely dead. Yeah.
And we're
Oh,
we're
pushback.
no longer in the format where you can survive on 1 life. You're on 1 life, you just might as well like your opponent has to make big mistakes for you to crawl back from 1 life.
So we have a pushback, we still have 2 AP, so you play a pushback and what, a double attacker, and the game's over? So there's the pushback.
There's the pushback. So we have 4 swings to 1
The
to
last
1
AP
body.
is. Oh, another
Back and
pushback.
pushback. Yeah. And see,
Okay.
like here, if we would have pushed up the other Kenshin, like we said last turn, we would have had 1 block here, so we wouldn't die.
Yep.
But
And
like
now
like I
if he
said, I
gets a
think
raid out
I
of
think our
life.
player on the right had 2 different things that we could have
Yeah.
improved on.
Ooh.
Active. See if we had another body, we could have blocked.
Get.
A get trigger.
Final.
Final.
Draw. Yep.
And draw.
Mm.
Yep. 100%. Like we said, the player on the right, we feel like there's some slight misplays that could happen, and player on the left definitely took advantage of his opponent giving up the advantage he had,
Yeah.
and looks like just presented the opportunity. Our player on the right did take the win here.
Yeah, because the player on the left, he's the one who hit the special, right? First life, the Yahiko died, and he was behind.
Yes.
Yeah, and the player on the right then, yeah, just, I don't know why he blocked those first 2 Kenshins, and then removed his 2 in the back.
Yeah, it was definitely some questionable plays. We're not the player. We weren't in that situation.
Yeah.
So
I played Kenshin, I
definitely
think, a whole,
something.
like, 3 times, so.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely something looking back now, like especially with how your opponent picked life, they would have gave you a raid, which would have drew you a card and blocked the other damage. So you only would have took 1, and then you would have had a way better board state because you wouldn't have lost all your Kenshin targets.
Yep, and his next life was that double attacker. So.
Yep. All right. Well, that'll wrap up round 1 from us. Now we'll be going on to round 2.